back into the Desolate room. When last we left off, we were mucking about in the terminal. Dead end here. Dead turret monster thingy there. Oh, and guess who worked out how to work the pause function on their recorder? This guy! Alright, let's keep going. Boy, I hope to God that worked. Or find me a better stopwatch setup, too. Yeah, unfortunately, the game's not the most enjoyable to watch if you were watching just, like, every little bit of it. It would actually be kind of dull, honestly. Seriously, until I get past the first boss, there are only 2 enemies for me to fight. And it might not seem like I'm taking out that much, but just by editing out the fights, I'm probably gonna shear more than half of the weight off of these videos. I really am. It's kind of pitiful, honestly. At the same time, it's still a decent enough game. I mean, I'm still here doing a Let's Play of it. I see someone's out there watching. There we go. And if nothing else, just simply to make myself actually finish the game, I intend to follow through with this. I mean, it's not like I'm not having fun doing this. It's quite enjoyable. Just, I'm quickly discovering why they say never to let's play an RPG, though. Because, yeah, I knew it was going to be a problem to begin with. I've played some that have been so dull at points, I've actually just set it up to where I can watch TV off to the side. I'm looking at you, Lufia. Though, truth be told, Lufia is at least a decent one. There's worse out there. And it still had points like that. Anyway, I hope this comes through right when I get done with it. If not, screw it. I still got all the XP. We're close enough. I think I can still play through this fight and not put myself over. Stopwatch I'm using won't actually let me stop it without having to restart it, so I'm not exactly sure where I am right now. I doubt I'm past the 5-minute mark, though. And I think I've worked out enough of the things I was missing or just not doing right the first time I played to where maybe I won't have nearly as much trouble with the boss fights. You know those eggs you're picking up at the beginning, and when you kill off the little things in the terminal? The ones that boost up your charge and your speed? I suspect that the boss fights were balanced, expecting you to always go in with those full. And guess who was unbelievably stubborn about getting them the first time he played through? Because he didn't have the patience to wander around looking for the eggs. Even once he worked out that you did get better eggs as you went. This is a strange game, by the way. Very unique. I like it, though. Anyone curious wanting to do an actual playthrough, that last set that you saw is more likely than not what I will be taking on the final boss with. Unless I get a level up off of these guys here. Now, I've actually done a test run to see if I can get through the boss. And so long as I get, like, all the power-ups beforehand, yeah, it's no problem. I could, depending on how much of a boost I've given Solar Ball, I might be able to take him out in just one set of turns. Which would be ludicrous. And wonderful. Because, like my first time through, all I did on the bosses was use Doomclaw and then wait it out. What Doomclaw does is, if you get a critical with it, it applies like a Doom effect to them, kind of like in the Final Fantasy series. Yeah, it basically works like it did there. They get a counter, and when it empties, they die. It works on everything, bosses included, but they are decidedly more resistant to it. So I think the last boss I got to, I hit him, and the timer was going to have to go for like 10-20 minutes before he'd die. I know it was longer than I could stand to sit there, and definitely longer than I could survive with him just waylaying me. Come on, Defect. I love this. Concentrate and Turret. Best combo ever. Well, not really, but it definitely wrecks just the little enemies you fight as you're going through here. Come on. I don't know why I expect that to make it go any quicker. It never does. What do I want here? Battery burn. Okay. This should be what I take the final boss on with, or the first boss on with, here. Just in case anyone's curious. And here's what the bosses look like, at least before you fight them. Very red, with just a hint of orange. Very ominous. Very dangerous. Anyway, next time on the Desolate Room, we'll finally get to fight a boss.